What's up guys, this is Elder from Team Chaotix Br and I'm here to talk about Ayrton Senna. For those who doesn't know, Ayrton Senna was a very popular Brazilian Formula racing pilot. It was for us what Danica Patrick is for you guys in USA, or I don't know, I don't know much about racing around the world, but he was a famous, very famous Formula 1 racer, actually car racer in general, because he ran on other competitions besides Formula 1, but he was very famous on Formula 1 here in Brazil and in the whole world back in the 90s. And the reason for that is because he was just an ace pilot that kept winning and winning in a very fast pace and getting the best marks in the whole history of Formula 1. Ayrton Senna is a Brazilian hero here in Brazil. He's a national hero. Everybody likes him, even though he's been dead for more than 20 years now. He's still one of the most remembered Brazilians of all time. And if you don't know me, my channel is all about Sonic the Hedgehog and Sega in general. So you might be asking, why am I talking about Ayrton Senna in a channel that's all about Sonic and Sega? Well, if you don't know, Ayrton Senna worked with Sega in a game called Super Monaco GP Ayrton Senna something. I don't remember the exact name of the game, but he worked on Sega to make this game. He was the advisor and he lent his name to be on the cover, because back in the time Sega was borrowing famous athletes' names to put on their games, so that's why they wanted to contact Ayrton Senna. And it was thanks to Brazilian company Tectoy, which was Sega's representative at the time. So that's why Sega's representative, I don't know the name of it. Sega subsidiaries of Brazil, that Tectoy, went to Sega of Japan to convince them to make a Ayrton Senna game. So and it happened twice. It was a great game, and it was very cool because the Japanese already knew who Ayrton Senna was. So the Tectoy's president didn't have any trouble. He has an interview about that. I'll leave the link in the description if you guys want to see it. And I personally think it was a great achievement for us Brazilians, for gaming in general, to have an athlete, a world famous athlete, to actually go on the studios and help them develop the game as exactly as it is on the real life. He on the interview, Stefano says that he actually was very strict so they would stick to the real thing that is all about Formula racing. So the game is the most precise simulator at the time. I personally say that I'm proud to know that a Brazilian was working with Sega and helped make a game. Especially a very famous Brazilian like Ayrton Senna. He didn't have to go there, but he was there. He tried to make a very nice game for us Sega fans at the time. I was a very little kid at the time, and so I never played the game when it was released, but I do saw some people playing it, and they told me it was a good game, a good racing game. And also something that is very special for me as a Sonic fan. As you guys may notice, my channel is all about Sonic. I saw Ayrton Senna lifting a trophy based on Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right. Back in the day, Sega was the sole owner of the Sega was the sponsoring the Formula 1 racing around the world, and they made a Sonic trophy to the winners at the time. And Ayrton Senna won a Sonic trophy for winning the race on that specific year of the Formula 1 circuit. So it was a very iconic image to see Ayrton Senna lifting a Sonic the Hedgehog trophy for me, because it made me wonder how it would be like to earn a Sonic the Hedgehog trophy. a race or in any sort of competition. That would be awesome, and to see a very famous Brazilian to do that, it's very motivating for me. Sorry for my English being so rusty, because I am Brazilian and I don't have people to talk my English to, so sometimes I get rusty English, so sorry if there's sometimes I gag a little bit, but that's fills me with motivation to know a very famous Brazilian in the past was working with Sega, and was very famous. Even to this day, he's been dead for more than 20 years and people still remember him, and that fills me with motivation to be a better YouTuber, to be a better person in life, and to be a great Sonic and SEGA fan, to bring you guys the latest Sonic news and trends, and to bring more Sonic and SEGA content here to YouTube. So thanks for watching this video. If you don't know about Ayrton Senna, I'll let some videos on the description so you guys can know who he is, and I'll also leave the link for that iconic photo about Ayrton Senna holding a Sonic the Hedgehog trophy. So until next time, and bye bye.